If I didn't videotape this, nobody'd believe me. I fucking walked into this fucking nightmare where, this is my bilge, by the way. Look at this oily motherfucker. And this tank that you see, I think that's my holding tank. So what happened is, I came in here and this is what it looked like. And look at my bilge. It's like 2 or 3, there's a 16 horsepower pump there. It's been going about at least 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, and it's brought it down maybe an inch. That's how much water. This bilge probably goes back 18 feet to the engine room. Well, what it did is, I didn't notice it filling up with water. You know, I've been cleaning my deck and doing all kinds of shit for a couple of weeks or a month. And what happened is, eventually it pushed this tank up. The tank floated, picked up my floorboards, and look at that. And I came in and there was fucking like 2 or 3 inches of oily water on the deck, and I had to use a gosh darn hand pump and a 5-gallon bucket. And this son of a bitch, look at that. I'll show you how fast it's coming out the hose. I mean, it's just hauling ass, right? It's like a garden hose on high. Barely making a dent. It's a miracle. Look at this. This is how fast it's coming out. And you can see, I'll go back in there, it's barely fucking going down. So I can check that box and time how long it's been going and tell how many gallons of water this fucking bilge is. So I think right now this metal box is kind of stuck up on something. But look at this. I mean, you saw how fast that thing was coming out. And you can see when this started, it's maybe gone down an inch. Oh my God, it was so slippery I couldn't get up my little hill there to go to the bathroom. Anyway, I got the fucking pump. So what happened is, here's what I did. The bed pulls out all the way to the edge of those things there. Then I have a bed up here. So I kept this bed out, TV there, Odie mostly up there. I had to throw his dog bowl, but I had a backup for his water, and he could eat his food off a plate. But that's how we've been living for 2 days. Well, happened at midnight. Yesterday, I'd been up fucking with it so late, I basically up all night hand pumping. So I was wiped out the next day, and I slept there all day. Odie stayed up there. I went to my doctor's appointment today, swung by Harbor Freight. Oh, damn it. Got that fucking pump. I got a lot of cleaners. Got this. Got that giant thing of orange. God damn it. So I just start spraying this shit, cutting the grease. I mean, what else can I do, right? Good God, you'd never believe it if I didn't show you on this phone. We'll go back and see how far it's gone down. Look at this. It's barely gone down at all. But it's pouring out that hose line. So I could have never done that with a hand pump. Anyway, look how dirty my little house is. I got shit everywhere. Most of it's because I just got home from the store, and plus when this thing was broken, I moved all my videos over here. So of course they crashed. And I had to make it, house friendly for me. Because me and Odie were stuck on our beds. We literally were stuck on our beds. Little guy, this thing here, this room is 18 feet long. From here, all the way past there, all the way up to the front where the bed is, So I imagine this bilge at least, well, it starts in the engine room. It's probably 20 feet long. And here's how I figured out what fucking happened. Use my French. That scupper and that scupper were shut off, man. I don't know what the guy's trip was on this boat before me, but the cockpit scuppers are closed. bitch. So the whole time, last time, how this filled up, you can't even see it. I wonder if I put this in there. If you Anyway, the way it filled up is I was cleaning the deck with soap and water, right? And there was a lot of water running in here. But what it did is it went around the outside of that thing there's a little panel that drops down. And it filled up with water, and it wasn't going out the scuppers. It was going down through my engine room into my bilge. And still, show you, I'm not bullshit. Look at all that fucking water that's pumping out. And my bilge is hardly going down. Big old motherfucking bilge, huh? First thing I'm gonna do when I can get, basically until the floor is clean, I didn't want to open the engine room. Get in there and fucking open those scuppers. And I told the guy that helps me with my boat, first thing I told him is, God, I gotta open my scuppers. Then I forgot about it for a month. Son of a bitch.